Welcome in Season 1, Episode 9 of the CR Dynamic Duo Podcast. Today is Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. My name is Ryan Wilson, and I am joined by my best friend and podcast partner, Mr. Caden Cox. The Week 8 NFL season is in the books, and we have quite a bit of breaking news just within the past hour. Yeah?
Yeah.
Spill it, Caden. What we got?
We got Mr. Well, first of all, we had Trayvon Diggs' story about his torn ACL.
Yep.
That was like a couple hours ago. That sucks.
Yeah, so now Texans are out. No Nico Collins for how much longer?
I don't know. What happened to him again?
Hamstring, yeah. And those can be
Yeah.
lingering, but he's out for at least another week. He's already been out for 2 or 3. Right?
Yeah.
So, and it could be a few more. And now Stephon Diggs is done for the season, obviously. So, and we were just talking about this. Texans and Jets play. Is it the Thursday night game?
Yeah.
They play this Thursday night, and the Jets are favored by half a point, which is confusing. I guess Stephon Diggs makes a big difference in Vegas' eyes.
Nico.
Yeah, so, I mean, poor Texans, their 2 best receivers are out now. They still have Tank Dell, obviously, and Joe Mixon has been killing it. Dalton Schultz will step up, but I think they'll still be fine. But sucks for Stephon. What else we got?
Devontae Johnson.
Deontay. No V.
Oh, Deontay. Johnson to the Ravens, baby.
Yeah, that's big.
That's a big pickup.
So Deontay Johnson is Panthers number 1, no? You think? Or was?
Panthers, yeah, for sure.
So now, pretty good number 1 goes to the Ravens to join really just Zay Flowers as far Zay Flowers,
Mark Andrews, likely Rashawn Bateman.
yeah. So that's just less touches for Derrick Henry, which is tough. But I really think this does make the Ravens better, at least
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's just stupid why they need to be better.
Yeah. Well, they don't. Zay Flowers is like, what's the dude that dropped the ball? Rashad Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
Like Zay Flowers is their only like real receiver. I know they have Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews as tight ends that are good pass catchers, but as far as receivers go, Zay Flowers is their only like, really good. So now adding Deontay Johnson, they're making moves, man. They're making moves. However, they need to make moves on defense. Their defense has not been all that hot.
And then another big one is Joe Flacco starting over Anthony Richardson.
Yep. If you've been watching the pod, we've been saying this for a while now. Ever since Anthony Richardson got hurt, we were like, just keep starting Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard, Anthony Richardson pulled himself out of the game because he was tired. He had like a little scramble, and he was like, man,
I'm tired.
Yeah, and he got asked about it. They're like, what happened? Did you get hurt? He was like, honestly, I was just tired. I didn't think I could go the next play. Dude, you're a quarterback. I mean, that's just ridiculous. He also completed 10 for 31 passes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something awful like that. So he doesn't seem like a good leader, doesn't seem like a good quarterback. Joe Flacco, baby. He's the truth.
I like him.
Yep.
Especially, I like if you have Pittman.
Yeah.
He's going to get a lot more touches now.
For sure. Josh Downs will get more touches. But Michael Pittman, that's definitely a big one. Well, because Anthony Richardson only completes 8 to 10 passes a game. So,
he's bad.
yeah. Jonathan Taylor's back. Killed it.
He's big.
So, honestly, I think Colts are, like, on the rise. Jonathan Taylor's back. Joe Flacco is playing instead of Richardson. And I don't know how that situation is going to work, but Flacco's not going to give, like, the job back. He's not going to play bad enough to where they're like, all right, let's put Anthony Richardson back in.
I don't think so.
So unless he gets hurt or they're just like, oh, we need to keep playing Richardson for, like, development or whatever, then I think they keep playing Flacco. So those are the 3 big storylines that came out of the NFL. Just within was that all today? Yeah, all today. One thing, if you watched last week's pod, I said this was going to be on Thursday on Halloween. Things changed, so we got to do it on Tuesday. And then next week, I don't know if it'll be on Tuesday or Thursday. We're We'll figure it out. But anyways, we are going to get into the Caden Ryan recap, talk about last week's games. Also, there's some technical issues, so we can't share our screen like we have been. Hopefully next week it'll work, but something's going on with it. Really quick, in Pick'em, I'm beating Caden's tail here slowly but surely. I went 12-4 this week, which puts me at 84-39, and then Caden went 10-6, which puts him at 75-48. So I have a 9-game lead on him. What you gotta say about that, man?
I mean, that's not gonna do me good because I picked a lot of underdogs this week.
I did too. Well, maybe not. Okay, but before we get into that,
it could do me good, but
yeah. Oof, I hate seeing the red. All right, we have our Thursday night game last week, which was pretty darn good. Me and Caden sort of watched it. We had our last week of volleyball, and so we didn't get to watch all of it, but we watched the fourth quarter, basically. But Vikings at Rams. I chose Rams. Caden chose Vikings. Rams won. The score was 30-20, but there was like one big thing that happened in that game at the end. The
face mask.
Yeah, face mask on Sam Darnold, which was blatantly. Yeah. So
a face mask
could have changed the whole game, and it took away like the experience of the fans to see if Sam Darnold could go down inside it. That was the part that I was mad at.
It was ridiculous. I remember the goal line ref literally could see it. Like, I feel like he saw it easily. He just didn't throw a flag and nothing.
You could see, even if you can't see the actual hand grabbing the face mask, you see his neck break.
Yeah. And
then you also see whoever the guy that committed the foul, did you see him after the play? He was like, put his hands on his helmet, and after the game, he tweeted, he goes, "It was just so loud in there after the sack, I had to cover my ears." So that kind of sucked. We went to Chili's and we were watching that, and there was some random Rams fan next to us, and he was like, I think he just got the shoulder," which clearly was not that.
But it is crazy what two receivers does to the team.
Just about to say that. I totally agree. Cooper Kupp and Puka being back. I mean, Caden had one of the bets last week was Matt Stafford over 2.5. And he was like very skeptical about it, and then he goes out and throws 4. So, I mean, they could be very much back.
Oh yeah.
They're basically all the teams. There's 3 4-4 teams in the NFC West, and then the Rams are 3-4 because they've had a bye week. So they're all basically tied right now.
Yeah.
Which is it's anyone's game. Who you think wins that if you had to choose right now?
Who?
The NFC West, yeah. So, because they're all basically on even ground.
I mean, I do like the Rams, but
what else they have there?
Cardinals, Seahawks, 49ers.
I think the 49ers are going to be...
Yeah, they'll always be in the mix, obviously, especially with...
Cardinals maybe as well.
Yep, I'm rooting for the Cardinals to win that division.
Yeah.
But
Seahawks, I don't think.
No, I think they'll end up in 4th in that division because they've gone 1-4 the past 5 weeks. CMC is supposed to come back, so the 49ers have a bye week this week, and then he comes back week 10. At least that's what's projected, so that'll make a huge difference, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vikings, they've lost 2 in a row, but I mean, have competed well against the Lions 2 weeks ago and competed well in this game, and obviously kind of got screwed. Not guaranteed they would have went down and got a touchdown, but you never know. And then the Lions thing still continues. Any team that plays the Lions the next week, they lose, which is pretty crazy.
Who played them this week? Green Bay?
Who plays them this week?
No, who played them last week? I meant Green
The
Bay.
Titans.
Oh, was it Titans?
Yeah, it was like 52-14 or something.
Oh.
But Titans would probably lose anyways. Oh. You see who they play? We'll get to that. And then our Sunday slate of games. First off, let's talk about this. We got to watch all Sunday football together. We didn't watch Sunday night football together, but it was me, Caden, and a few of our other buddies. And wow, what a week. I mean, we're about to go through the games, but my favorite week of NFL so far, by far.
That's what you said last week.
I know. I know. It was just crazy. We had Red Zone on one TV and then a game on another TV. And at the end of that 12 o'clock slate, like, everything was happening. It was just really cool to watch all that. And then the 3 o'clock games were okay until the very end.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, though. All right, so Eagles at Bengals. Eagles whooped them 37-17. What you got to say about that? I'm sure you're not happy about it.
Yeah. I wanted the Bengals to win for sure, but, I mean, Eagles that was the first time I think the Eagles looked good in a game. Saquon and Jalen Hurts looked great. Receivers, they did their job.
Yep.
But I think I can say that was the first time I think I've seen they look good. But also the Bengals kind of didn't really do much either, but that could just be because the defense was playing well. But yeah, I didn't like the Eagles at all winning that. I thought it was going to be closer, obviously, but yeah, they.
And they're looking like last week they won like 38-3 against I think the Titans, which
Yeah.
I don't know how much that says, but now they're 5-2. Commanders are 6-2. I mean, are Cowboys done in that division?
Yeah.
That's a ways away to catch up. But I mean, they're closer to the Giants than they are the Eagles. Oof, tough. And then Bengals fall to 3-5, which they're not out of it though.
Playoffs is looking rough.
Yeah, honestly. I was kind of thinking in my head though, as far as like, because there's 7 spots. Bengals still have a chance to make like, they won't win the division obviously, but they can make 7th seed. I think still.
Yeah. I mean, and same thing with Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be it'll be like Colts, Chargers, Dolphins, Bengals, like kind of in the Steelers in the mix for that spot. I think Broncos too.
Hope the Steelers start losing.
You don't like the Steelers?
No,
Why?
I don't know. Just don't like them.
I like Russ. I'm glad he's doing well.
That's good.
Okay, next up, Ravens at Browns. Ravens lost 24-29. Jameis Winston, 330-something yards, 3 touchdowns. Killed it.
He's the GOAT, man.
Yep.
Ever since Florida State, man, he's the GOAT.
Yeah, they I genuinely think if they would have been starting, they're 2-6 right now. If they would have been starting Jameis from the beginning, I bet
they'd be 8-0.
Honestly, I was gonna say 5-3 at worst, and maybe better because they're a good team, and they would have kept Amari.
Yeah, they have really good stuff.
Yeah, would have kept Amari too because they would have been.
Nick Chubb's back.
Yep, Njoku is playing great.
He's a dog.
Jerry Jeudy, that one. Can't think of his name. Tillman, maybe.
Oh, Cedric Tillman.
I think so.
And they have Elijah Moore.
Yeah,
he's pretty decent.
So I mean, they're 2-6. Don't count them completely out, but
that's hard.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I say that, but they're only 1 game behind Bengals.
Yeah, but Bengals aren't. I don't know, but then you also have Ravens and Steelers in that division, so like, it's just that's tough. Next, don't have to talk much about this game. Tennessee at Lions. Lions 152-14. Boring. Bad.
Yeah.
14-14, 1 point though.
They're up. Titans were up.
Yeah, I think they went up 7-0 and then 14-7.
Should have just kept that lead. All wrong.
Yeah. So that the dude that he had 3 kickoff returns, not for touchdowns, 1 for a touchdown and then 2 for
Ramond.
like. Who? Yeah.
Ramond.
So he had 3 great returns that set them up really nice. Not that they would have lost without that, but Colts at Texans. Texans hold on 23-20. Colts Colts would have won if Joe Flacco
Wasn't
would've
that
played.
the same score as the last time they played?
No, it was, I think, 29-27.
Oh,
Still a really good game, though.
that'd have been crazy.
At least I think.
Imagine.
Yeah, I think, because we talked about it last week. But still, good competitive game. But Colts fall to 4-4, but they could go on a little run here.
Oh yeah.
Next, Packers at Jags. Packers hold on 30-27. This was a really good game.
Take it.
Because Jags went up 27-23, or did they tie it up 27-27? Do you remember? Evan Ingram had that.
I think they tied that.
Okay, and then Packers went down and got a field goal. But that was a great game. Jordan Love, he's out next week. I know he was at least questionable,
I haven't heard anything.
but I mean Malik Willis is undefeated, so nothing wrong with that. Jags are out of it, 2-6. They're donezo. Would you say? Yeah,
Most likely, yeah.
you seemed hesitant.
Now, I've been saying this all fast 3 weeks, 2 weeks. We need to get ETN.
When's trade deadline? Like November?
Cowboys need to get ETN if they want to win.
Why are you? I guess that's like, why are you on him of all running backs? Just because he's good and on a team that's bad?
He's good, and then he's right now he's getting his spot taken by Tank, but I'm sure he doesn't want that.
Yeah.
So go somewhere who has good at O-line.
But they might, the Jags, I mean, they might be like, oh, we can have a little, not as good, but Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery situation with two, like, good running backs.
Yeah, but they're both kind of. David Montgomery's like they were saying, was the knuckles, right?
Yeah.
The tank. I feel like Travis Etienne and Tank they're both kind of quick.
You don't think Tank's a tank?
No.
I mean, I would love to see that because they obviously need some sort of running game.
Run presence.
It's the O-line and then Dak throwing to CD, and that's their offense. Next game, Cardinals at Dolphins, 28-27. What a game. Tua looked great coming back. Tyreek looked great coming back. But Cardinals got the better of them at the end. Had a great drive.
Yeah, we didn't see much of this game, to be honest, but...
Yeah, we didn't... what was the game that we had on during 12 o'clock?
I don't know.
I can't remember either. Oh, it was...
Was it the
Eagles,
Bengals?
Yeah. So Eagles-Bengals was on because we had that like in network, but then Red Zone was on the other TV. So, and they didn't show Cardinals a whole lot, but they showed a decent amount of it. And there was a play when Tua like ran, and we were all like, "Oh shit!" Like,
Slide.
yeah. But then Cardinals' last drive, they methodically went down, got a little field goal, so that was nice. Cardinals 4-4, Dolphins fall to 2-5. Like we said though, one of these teams that aren't doing well are gonna climb out of it, like just because there has to be 7 spots.
You never know, like people can get injured.
Yeah, like Tua.
No, I'm talking like Ravens could get an injury bug.
Yeah.
But yeah, or even like who's top? Bills. Hope not. I do like the Bills, but
Yeah.
hope no one gets injured, but they could.
All right, let's go through this real quick because I need to speak it out loud. So let's just, more than likely division winners will be Bills, Ravens, Texans, Chiefs, right?
Yeah. Well, who knows about Texans now?
Because Stephon?
Yeah, and then they don't have Nico for
maybe
maybe like
Jags
2 or
aren't,
3.
Titans aren't. The Colts might now with Joe Flacco. But let's just say those 4. Who are the other teams that are going to be fighting for a wild card spot? Not the Jets, not the Patriots. Dolphins,
Yep. Bengals.
Steelers,
Chargers maybe.
Chargers, Broncos. Broncos aren't doing too bad.
Yeah.
Colts?
Nah.
No. Okay, so
I would actually say Colts probably over Broncos, but yeah.
Okay, so that's 5 to 6 teams for 3 spots. And I mean, so that means one of these 2-5-ish, 3-5, 4-4 teams. Like one of them's gonna make it. Curious to see who. Best game of the weekend. Jets, Patriots. Patriots dub 25-22.
That you didn't want.
Yep. Last week I said we need 5 things, and then I changed our 5 things to a Patriots loss just so they have a better pick in the draft because they're not going to do anything this year. And I also said in the moment, like, I'll be rooting for them, but then afterwards I'll probably be like, dang. But this win I'm happy about because I hate Aaron Rodgers and I hate the Jets. So
they're bad.
Yeah, right now Jets and Patriots are 2-6. And Patriots have the advantage on them, so Jets are last in the division. And I saw this meme. It said highest expectations for Jets in 20 years, and then lowest expectations for Patriots in 20 years, and it was like them like fist bumping, and there's like both 2-6. Like, it's just funny that it's kind of how the franchises are. So yeah, now both 2-6, and I don't know if you guys know who that is. You know who this is, kid?
Wes.
Yeah, throwback, Wes Welker. Drake May got hurt, concussion. He probably won't play next week, but he looked good when he was playing, like he has been. He ran for a touchdown, was slinging it decently well, not great, but fine. And then Jacoby Brissett came back in and finished the job. Jets are done, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think anything's happening.
You think Aaron Rodgers? What do you think's happening with Aaron Rodgers? You think he's done after this year? Like,
He should be. He doesn't look good.
yeah, no, I agree. And he's such a cocky prick, and he's bad now. Like, it's okay to be cocky, I guess, if you're elite, but now he sucks.
It's weird because I feel like when you because he just sits in the pocket. Like, if you get older, obviously, like, arm strength and everything, maybe like the release of the ball gets a little slower, but like shouldn't be doing that bad, right?
Yeah, I agree. Which, I mean, he's good at like rolling out. Like, he used to be good at like rolling out and stuff. But yeah, he's primarily a pocket guy, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure coming off an Achilles isn't great. But I mean, he's got weapons too. Hall,
A lot of them.
Wilson, Adams, Conklin's good. I mean,
Yeah.
Lazard, Williams, but not playing so hot, but I'll take it. I like it. Next up, Falcons at Bucks. Another good game. Falcons won 31-26. On the pod, I chose the Bucks, but I ended up changing it to the Falcons just because.
It's because he's a cheater.
Yeah. I don't know why I ended up changing it. I think just without Godwin and Evans, it's just too much to overcome, but they almost did. I feel like something. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. So I was happy because Caden had Kyle Pitts, and I root for Caden to win in fantasy unless he's playing me. Kyle Pitts got 2 touchdowns, like, went off, but I don't know if you saw the video, his second touchdown was not a touchdown. Yeah. Antoine Winfield, the Bucks safety or cornerback, came and knocked the ball out, and they called it a touchdown, and then they didn't have a pylon cam to review it. And so they couldn't, for some reason it like wasn't working for that play. And so the reason I saw a video later was because there was someone recording, like a fan recording that was like 2 rows down, like on the line basically. And you can see the ball come out before he crossed the line.
Because the ref wanted to, he had Kyle Pitts on his fantasy.
Yeah, he sure did. Because first of all, that was just dumb with Kyle Pitts. He like slowed down way before he got in the end zone.
He's a dummy.
But, I mean, it paid off for him.
I mean, you think you've seen people do that. Like, it's happened multiple times.
Yep.
Like, you think, hey, let's not have the ball here and try to celebrate early because you got defenders coming to knock that thing out.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, hopefully he learned. He got away with one there, but that could have changed the entire game. I'd be pissed, though, if I was a Bucs fan. Pissed. Next, we didn't really watch this game, but Saints at Chargers. Chargers won 26-8. You got anything for that?
Alvin Kamara sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you had him for a tutty, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, no, we didn't really watch this game that much. I know J.K. Dobbins had a good game, but that's about it.
Didn't?
Oh, McConkey had a good game.
Oh, my God. Yeah, McConkey played great.
He had 2 or just 1?
2.
Yeah.
And 1 was for like 60 yards. Oh,
Mm.
tough. Did you see how Najee and Pearsall did?
Huh?
Najee and Pearsall, remember I needed them to get like less than 8
Oh, yeah,
points,
yeah.
so, yeah, they both went off. Or not off, but did well.
Ricky got on his own, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which after that, I was still 3% to win, which I was down by 5 points, and he still had another player to play. So I was like, how's that even possible?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe Najee gets 7. Next up, Bills at Seahawks. Bills beat them handily, 31-10. Josh Allen, he looks great right now. Amari Cooper doesn't. Keon Coleman does, though.
Yeah, dude, he was
Khalil
feeding
Shakir
him.
does.
He was feeding Coleman.
Yeah.
Maybe that helps the other guys, just Amari Cooper's presence.
I'm sure it does. I mean, because you got to focus on him a little bit, but it doesn't help me much.
That's what I was. I heard Micah say about that too. He was like, "You don't think if me or D-Law and Bland were out there, you don't think one of us 3 could make a play and stop 49ers scoring or And it's also just the presence of me, D-Law, and Bland. Like, we change the scheme, we change everything. Like,
Yep.
You don't think there's gonna have like. And he goes, "Yeah, us being 3-4 with those key players out, I don't think we're doing bad." But I was like, "Dude, Cowboys are ass."
When is he supposed to come back?
I don't know. I thought Bland and him were gonna come back 49ers, but they both didn't.
I feel like Micah hasn't been, even when he was healthy, he wasn't really making a huge impact. Which,
Yeah.
like he said, I'm sure it changes some stuff just having to focus on him, but he himself wasn't doing a whole ton.
Yeah. But he was just funny. He's seen him, and I think Trayvon Diggs was on the podcast. He was like, "Yeah, sitting at 3-4 with those guys out, I think we're looking good." I'm like, "No, he
I
didn't."
mean, they're trying to be optimistic, I guess, but they don't look good.
No.
This was after the Niners game?
Yeah.
Next, Panthers-Broncos. Broncos won 28-14. Bo Nix actually looked baller. He won me $30, getting 29-something fantasy points. Our topic this week was most points from a bench player, and I had Bo Nix on my bench, and he got almost 30 points, so he won me $30.
You would have won the game if you put him in. The fantasy game, right?
Nope. If I would have put him in and Jacoby Myers in, but Trey ended up doing pretty well. Nothing much else on that game. Bryce threw 2 picks.
My dog.
Yeah.
Bow tie.
Next, Chiefs, Raiders. Chiefs, 7-0, only undefeated team. Won 27-20. Honestly, the score is closer than it seemed like. Chiefs beat them pretty bad, I feel like. Raiders are 2-6. They're probably out of it.
Yeah, oh yeah. They got nothing.
I mean, they were out of it anyways, I guess. Yeah, they got Jacoby.
Yeah, he's good. That's about it. Everybody, that's literally it.
Yeah.
Quarterback situation. I mean, Madison's okay, but not elite.
Yeah, definitely not. And then Chiefs still didn't look. I mean, they looked good, but they didn't look dominant. But who's gonna beat them?
Whatever, dude. I don't hate them, but it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. But they'll definitely get 1 seed. I made a prediction that no one would get 12 wins. They're definitely gonna get 12, if not 15, 16 wins.
Yeah.
Not game of the week, but ending of the year.
That was awesome.
Bears at Commanders. So we watched. This was basically the main game we watched. At 3 o'clock. Caleb Williams played garbage shit. I mean, he played awful. Commanders actually played pretty well. So did Jaden Daniels. So the scores the game was weird because the Commanders were killing it, but they got 4 field goals, so they were up 12 to 7, I think 12-7. And then Caleb Williams and the Bears offense goes down and gets a touchdown. The only good drive of the entire game. Go for 2, get it, and so now they're up 15-12. With 25 seconds left. Maybe.
Maybe a little more, but yeah, they had time to do what, like
two plays,
2 or 3 plays.
The third play was a Hail Mary. So they get the ball. It's a touchback. So they have the ball at the 30. Jane Daniels throws about a 20-yard pass, incomplete. There was like, I think that's right, because there were like 12 seconds. Remember, because I think it was 19 seconds. It doesn't matter. Anyways, they throw another play, get about 12 yards. Now they're at like the 40, 50-yard line. Then the Hail Mary comes. You all know what happened. They caught it, obviously, and won the game. And we were – it was a crazy reaction, because obviously you don't think it's going to happen. But me and Caden both, like, jumped up out of the couch and were like, yeah! Which is weird, especially from, like, a Cowboys fan cheering for the Commanders. But Bears did not deserve to win that game.
Yeah, I know. We were just watching that game the whole time. We were just saying Bears shouldn't be this close. Caleb's playing like ass. Their defense is just making them keeping them alive.
Yep.
But then to see that, just Jane Daniels throws it, and especially because I saw a video. I don't know if you saw it. You probably did, maybe not. But Jacob sent it to us. The one that Jacob sent. Did you see that?
Is it the
Hail Mary? But on the Hail Mary,
the defender
was like trying to pump up the crowd and like not even paying attention to like the mosh pit going on, and then he finally goes in the last second, and he's the one that tips it. He's the one that tips it, and then Noah Brown just catches it. I'm like, bro.
So really, if you think about it, if he would have just kept talking to the fans,
yeah, maybe
Commanders would have lost probably. That's so funny, dude. I guess he gets what he deserves. But yeah, me and Caden were mad that game, because we're like, Caleb Williams getting so lucky. He does not deserve to win this, and the football gods looked down and was like, yeah, you guys are right. But Commanders 6-2 now.
Who would have thunk?
I know, dude. That's tied with that's second, third best record in the league right now. Sunday Night Football, Cowboys, Niners, 24-30. You take this one on.
I don't know. We don't play good till the fourth quarter apparently. And even like then, like Mike McCarthy was calling timeouts stupidly, like he always does. Me and Jacob came over to Noah's and we watched the whole game. And Jacob and me were like, "Why are you calling like a timeout right here?" Like it was like with 4 minutes left or something like that. And he calls a timeout because like I don't even know why. Like we have a 2-minute warning. We have like all the other things going on. Like if we don't get this drive, we need our timeouts, and we didn't get the drive. Like what happened? We had no timeouts to use. But yeah, it is Mike McCarthy. I don't know. He's questionable for sure. I mean, I wouldn't mind a coaching change.
Do you think he stays the whole year, and then it gets changed, or do you think it like during the season?
I don't know. I think he stays because I think Jerry even said something about that. He's like, I've done that before. But I think he stays.
But definitely gone by the end of the season, you think?
It depends on what we do. I mean, we're not going to do anything, so yeah.
Yeah, I think unless you guys like win a playoff game or maybe even 2, I think he's gone. Which people were arguing that he should have been gone last year.
Yeah.
But they were like, you can't do that after 3 12-win seasons, and
it doesn't mean shit if you don't win in the playoffs.
I totally agree. Like, I don't know if I was having this conversation with you, which maybe it's not I'm not on the right side of it, but I would rather my team go 0-17 every year than 17-0 and lose in the first round of the playoffs. Like, then you just get your hopes up and
you don't get draft capital.
yeah. But, anyways,
Cowboys look like shit, by the way.
Yeah, until they had a couple of drives where they,
like I said, till the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and CD looked good
Till the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Dude, you know what they need? They should get ETN.
That's what I was saying.
You been saying that?
Yeah, like he would change our scheme so much.
Yeah, but they might be trying to do like a little in Jacksonville at least, like a little Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery.
Yeah, but I don't think I think they're both like Travis and Tank aren't like big backs.
You don't think Tank's like a tank?
No. Wow, we're dumb.
Yeah. Should we stop this? Monday Night Football, Giants at Steelers. I didn't watch this game. I watched the highlights. Did you watch?
No, I didn't watch this. I watched the Mavericks.
They win?
Yeah.
2-1 now? Or they played 4 games? No, they're 2-1.
Sorry, what'd you say?
2-1 Mavs are?
Yeah, we play tonight.
Okay. I did watch highlights, though, and Russ looks good. I mean, he's moving in the pocket.
I did watch the last drive that Daniel Jones threw an interception, and I got kind of upset because I wanted him to tie it up, but
they wouldn't have made the 2-point conversion even. They lost 18-26. But yeah, I thought Russ looked good. Najee looked good. Steelers look good. I mean, they're 6-2. They're leading that division right now. Man, that's a good division too. These Norths, the AFC and NFC North, are killing it. Natalie, my little sister, texted me yesterday, and she was like, "I've been watching the podcast you guys do, and I don't understand any of it. Can you like teach me?" And I was like, "Okay, here are the basics." And I was trying to teach her like divisions and conferences and stuff.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's his Caden Ryan recap. A great week. I would honestly wish I could relive.
Wow, you almost got the points on the head.
On what?
Right? Or I'm tripping.
Yeah. Oh, that's 44?
Yeah.
Dang. I guess 45 points. I do 45 every week, by the way, like no matter what, who's playing. 45 points in the Monday Night Football game, and it was 44, so it was pretty close. So that's the Caden Ryan recap. Like I really wish like 12 to 6 o'clock that day was just phenomenal. 12 to 3:20 was phenomenal. 3:20 to 6 was awful, and then 6 to 6:15 was great. 3 o'clock games, my fantasy went down the hill, and games weren't going how we wanted them, but it turned out okay. All right, we're not going to be able to share our screen, but we're going to do fantasy forecast. Caden will share his team and how he did. He did shit this week, and then I'll share mine. No, Caden's team actually, I think maybe most points scored all season from anyone.
I think it's so.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, so my fantasy squad put up 184 points this week. Look, man, I had everyone healthy. Well, honestly, I had Trevor. Sorry, what is it? Travis or Trevor? Yeah, I had Travis Etienne out, but besides that, everyone was healthy. But yeah, Trevor Lawrence overperformed 10 points. He got 25 for me. Jonathan Taylor overperformed. He got he got 18 points. Javonte Williams, he underperformed a bit, but it is what it is. He got 9. He was supposed to get 12, or projected to get 12. CD got 40, 39.6. So he overperformed a lot. And then Cooper Kupp overperformed just a tad. He had 16 points, projected 15. Kyle Pitts had a day. He had 25 points for me. Worst player, I think, of my squad this week was Devontae Adams with 9 points. And then Brian Thomas, he did really well. He got me 15 points. He's like consistent double-digiter. And then now Kirk Cousins is out. Or, sorry, Kristen Kirk is out.
He's questionable, though, now, right?
Yeah, he
Brian
had some
Thomas?
chest pain. But he's solid. And then Matthew Stafford overperformed. He got me 25. He was projected 15. So, yeah, my team had a day, which was awesome. And I was telling everyone, y'all be looking out for me when my team gets healthy.
So Caden right now, I can't show the screen, but he's in 10th place at 2-6, but literally one game away from being in playoffs. So
yeah, because you lost and Dan lost, right?
Yeah, so 6th, 7th, 8th place are all 3-5, and then 9 and 10 are 2-6. So everyone there's really close. So that's honestly top 3 will definitely make playoffs, and then those like that last spot for sure is like up in the air, but we'll see. I'm not going to talk too much about mine. My team really didn't do awful except one player, but I played my buddy Trey, who had by far his best week. I mean, he didn't do what Caden did, but he got 153 points, and I got 133 points, so I lost by a good amount, which I've said this before. I'd rather lose by a lot than a little.
Oh, yeah.
But Kyler got me 22. Jahmyr Gibbs got me 20. Henry got me 14. Amari Cooper got me 1 catch for 3 yards. That was tough. AJ Brown 13. Trey McBride 21 with
National
no touchdowns.
tight end day, baby.
Yeah, for real. McLaurin 18. Kareem Hunt 13. Geno Smith 9. So Geno Smith and Amari Cooper really hurt me. If I would have just played Bo Nix and Jacoby Myers, I would have won. But like, I don't know. I wasn't even in my mind to like consider Jacoby Myers over Amari Cooper. You know.
Yeah.
So it's tough, but I'm still sitting at 6th place, even though I'm 3-5. Am I 3-5? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I still have the most points scored overall. So if that means anything, it doesn't mean much actually. But yeah. Oh.
We play each other?
Yeah. This is so week 9 is the last week where you can play someone, and then week 10 starts over. You'll play someone a second time. So we got the last matchup we could. Of course, I have to wait until your fantasy team gets healthy to play you. Tough.
Yes, sir.
Well, that'll be a good game. So this is the one week I will not be rooting for Caden. So this week we need 4 things. What if we tie? Just get a dead even tie. By the way, the 5 things we needed. So
It
he's
can happen.
R2. No, it'll never happen.
A tie?
Oh yeah, it can. Sorry, I thought you meant the 5 things. Yeah, I mean it's possible. I don't really. If you get exactly the same amount of points,
That'd be crazy.
Me and Caden's fantasy football team to win. Patriots to win. Cowboys to win, and then one of the bets to hit. And, of course, Patriots won, and then Cowboys lost, and his fantasy team won, and my fantasy team lost. So just one of these weeks it's got to happen, right?
Got to.
That is fantasy forecast. We will keep you updated on if we make playoffs and stuff. It'd be great if we can get 5 and 6, but it looks like we'll probably be fighting for the 6th spot, at least right now.
Yeah.
Caden will quickly just go over his bets from last week. Another losing week, unfortunately, but Prize Picks at least was pretty close.
Yeah. Well, was it?
I thought it was. It may have been a different Prize Picks I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But he is minus 147 total on the season, which isn't terrible. Like I said, every week he just needs 1 to hit for it to completely be profitable. So.
But no, it was this one.
Jeez.
I didn't do it. Yeah, what the heck? There it is. Yeah. It was a bad one. So I had.
Oh, because Jordan Love didn't do dog water.
Yeah, I had Jordan Love with 3 passing touchdowns, and he got 0. So that's good. Then I had C.J. Stroud to go over 274. He got it. He got 285. I had a Alvin Kamara touchdown. Didn't get it. Had Matthew Stafford actually only throwing 2 passing touchdowns. He got 4. Then I had Cooper Kupp getting 6.5 receptions, so I had to get 7. He got 5.
We were watching that one live.
Yeah.
So the Thursday game, he had Matt Stafford over 1.5. I thought it was 2.5.
No.
Over 1.5 touchdowns, and then Cooper Kupp 7 receptions, and we were like, come on, and Kupp didn't get it. But
yeah, and then I had lastly had AJ Brown for a touchdown. He didn't get it.
I told him to do that one, and well, it's because Jalen Hurts ran in 3 touchdowns himself. Gosh darn it, that's upsetting.
You know, we'll get it.
Yep, just one of them has to hit.
And then I think I did have the parlay. Is this one? Yeah. So I had Packers -4.
They won by 3.
Yeah, they didn't get that. So I also had Falcons -2, which they got.
Mm-hmm.
Houston Texans -5. They didn't get it. Bengals -2.5.
Oh.
They didn't get it. Over on the Dolphins game, they got it, which was 46. And then Bills -3 got it. And then +4.5 for the Cowboys. They did not get that.
So you got, 4 out of 7?
Yes. No.
3 out of 7? 1?
I got 3 out of 7, I believe. No, wait. 1, 2? They get it?
Yeah.
And everything else? Yeah, 3.
3 out of 7? Okay. Well, he'll tell you the one this week, but he's doing a 9-legger for a lot of Monet. But, dude.
That'd be awesome, huh?
Yes, it would. It would. All right, so, again, -147 on the season, but one of these bets will hit. He's got, what's 23 minus 8?
What?
What's 23 minus 8? 15. He's got 15 more tries, so he's got it. All right, game for the week. We did this last week, Fantasy Showdown. We will recap what happened last week and then do this week's. I had a little picture to show you guys, but you can't see it. But what we did was we did the NFC North, so you can only draft people from NFC North. Caden got first pick. He chose Justin Jefferson, and then we just went back and forth, and you could only choose 1 QB, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and 1 tight end. So Caden beat me by over 10 points. His 4 players were Jordan Love, Aaron Jones, Justin Jefferson, and Laporta. They got 55 points. And then mine were Caleb Williams, don't know why I chose him, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra, and Cole Kmet. And they got me 44 points. The thing is, I had pick at tight end. So, I chose Kmet. I had first pick at tight end, and I chose Kmet over Laporta. And if I would have chose Laporta, I would have won.
Oh, yeah.
So, pretty mad at myself about that.
I thought Kmet was going to go off.
I know. That was another thing. That Bears game was just disappointing until that last play, honestly.
Yeah.
Because we needed a Brian Robinson touchdown, a Cole Kmet touchdown, and nothing was happening. But it was actually a really fun game when we played it last week, and just little things, if I would have just chose Laporta, I would have won.
Yep.
So Caden gets a point. We're doing this for 8 weeks, once for each division. We decided there won't be a tie because if it's 4-4, we'll just do whoever has the highest points for. And the loser has to get a vasectomy. That's what we decided.
Yeah.
So big stakes here.
Big stakes, baby.
No, but actually I guess we didn't really decide, huh?
No.
We should do a ramen dinner or something.
Okay.
That's a good one, huh?
Yeah. I pay okay.
Yeah, you pay for me regardless.
No.
Yeah, no, loser has to take the winner out.
Okay.
All right.
For dinner or ramen?
I don't know. I say we just do ramen.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll.
But we're only going to go to Weya.
Okay, that's fine with me. Loser got to drive too. Yeah, because it'll be winter, in the midst of winter time at that time too. So that's the best time to eat ramen. So yeah, that was NFC North. This week, I have first pick, and we have the NFC East. So again, I wish I could share this with you guys, the screen, so you guys can see what's going on. But so I have first. It's again 1 QB, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end. In the NFC East. So Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Giants. None of them are on a bye week this week. The only teams on bye week this week are Steelers and 49ers. So, all right, this is tough. Having first pick. There's
There's a
QB?
lot of good ones, but then you're eh.
My mind immediately goes to
Jane Daniels?
no.
Oh. Jalen Hurts?
Yeah. But then also, who are the Cowboys playing? The Falcons. Yep. I'm going CD. Actually, no. Fuck that. I'm playing CD in real fantasy this week, so I can't be rooting and not rooting. Oh, dang it. I totally would have, too. All right, whatever. I'll go Jalen. No, screw that. I'm going Saquon. What am I doing?
Dang it.
Okay, that was actually an easy decision. I'm just dumb. I'm going Saquon, Eagles, running back.
There's no other good running backs.
ETN.
Oh, man.
Thank goodness I saw that or realized that at the end. Is Singletary playing? Is he hurt still?
No, he was playing, but he's getting that guy, the Travis guy, or Trace.
Trace, yeah.
He's getting more touches.
Yeah, in the highlights I watched of that game, he did pretty well against the Steelers.
Shoot, yeah, man. I guess I gotta go CD.
Yeah, that's a good pick there. So he goes CD at wide receiver. This takes a lot of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I like it on the spot too. I'm going Jalen. So that's 2 Eagles. Jalen Hurts and Saquon in my QB and running back position. Ooh.
I'm going Fergie.
Fergie in the tight end position. That's a good one. So, I mean, it doesn't even matter who I go now. So he's got CD and Ferguson. I got Jalen and Saquon.
You just all do Eagles.
No, then they'll have a bust. I mean, A.J. Brown's not a bad option. Terry McLaurin. Definitely not going anyone on the Cowboys after CD. Neighbors. It's risky. Am I about to go A.J. Brown? I'm debating between Terry and Brown.
They're really not Neighbors?
No, I just don't. How did Neighbors do this past week? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
Whenever I was watching the highlights, it didn't look like he did a whole lot. Oh my god. 14 points. Definitely, I would take that. Terry McLaurin and A.J. Brown are both on my actual roster too, so that's kind of nice that I can be rooting for both of them. Who would you take?
I would honestly probably AJ Brown.
Really? That's so scary going all 3 of them.
I know.
Screw it. I'm going AJ.
But
I'm just going.
they
Eagles.
all 3 went off.
Yeah. Well, AJ didn't. He did fine, but so I got Jalen, Saquon, and AJ. K needs QB and running back.
Who are we playing?
Cowboys?
Mm.
Oh wait, who are Eagles playing? For some reason in my head, I had the Eagles playing the Falcons. Eagles are playing the Jags. They're not gonna need to score points after a quarter.
I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I think that's the Jaden over Dak.
Yeah.
Obviously over Daniel Jones. So I got tight end left, and Caden has running back left. I am gonna go. Let's see. I'm not going Goddard. Okay, I'm going Ertz.
Ertz, okay.
Yeah. So Zach Ertz.
He did pretty good last week.
Yeah, he did. And then you got running back. Who are your options? Let's see.
I mean, Brian.
Egg?
No. I'll never go egghead. Brian and I guess Tracy.
Yeah, Dalvin.
No, he's not gonna get any touches. Zeke.
Yeah.
No, I'll go. I'll go Ryan. Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson Thompson. Just kidding.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson. All right, Caden's team is Jaden Daniels, Brian Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, and Jake Ferguson. My team is Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, and Zach Ertz. You want to do any trades with me?
No.
I'll trade you CD for AJ.
Mm-mm.
I'll trade you Fergie for Ertz.
Mm-mm.
I'll trade you Saquon for Brian.
Mm-hmm.
You let us know whose team you like more. This is actually, it just depends if Eagles have a week like they did.
It's crazy because Hurts used to play for Eagles too.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I have all Philly. So Caden has 2 Commanders, 2 Cowboys, and I have 3 Eagles, 1 Commander. No Giants taken off the board. The only ones you could consider are neighbors and I guess Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no one would take Daniel Jones. So we'll see. We'll see what happens for that week. If for some reason, let's say Caden wins 5 weeks in a row or something, we'll still do the rest of the divisions. But obviously, Caden's guaranteed to win if that happens. All right, we are going to do Pick'em.
Pick 'em.
If we have 10 different and you get all 10 right and I get all 10 wrong, you'll be leading in Pick'em. Pick'em loser actually has to do a vasectomy.
Oh,
Just kidding.
I have some underdogs.
By the way, I just want to.
I just did this.
I know. I saw it. Wait, no, you're on the right week. Our fantasy teams.
Wait,
I know it's a
did
10-person league, and we're in 6th and 10th at 3 and 5 and 2 and 6.
Forget
Our
underdogs.
all underdogs are not bad. They just. Caden was riddled by injuries. I had injuries at the beginning, and I picked it up a little bit. But man, dude, what if we end up going to the finals? We get the 5th and 6th seed, get our wild card spots, have to travel on the road, and then win it all. All right, you good?
Yeah.
All right, Thursday night football. Kind of looking forward to this game. Halloween, a little spooky.
Yeah.
Texans at Jets. I'm going Texans.
Yeah, I'm going Texans. Actually, I'm going Texans. Actually,
I just can't see them. I know they don't have Stephon. I know they don't have Nico, but I cannot see them losing to the Jets.
yeah, Joe Mixon's just going to go off.
Yeah. If the Patriots can beat the Jets, come on.
Go on. Go on.
So that's Thursday night football.
But primetime, doesn't Rodgers do decent in his primetime games?
I don't know. I'm sure there's some stat out there, but who knows?
Like even this year.
Well, he's only won 2 games. Him and Patriots, the first game he played was not on primetime. And then he beat the Titans, who were not on primetime, so no. So if he has played in primetime games, he's lost all of them. Next up, Cowboys at Falcons. I'm going Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys.
Okay,
Underdog.
I thought you might go Falcons. Why?
Should go Falcons.
See, I was thinking that too, especially because they're playing in Atlanta, but I just feel like Cowboys
Are bad? Yeah.
they're due for a win here.
Bad, baby.
They haven't won in they lost to the Lions and they had a bye, then they lost to the Niners.
I will say Parsons is back. Bland's back. Because I know D-Law won't be. We have a chance
Yeah.
of scoring 10 points.
So then defense has to hold them to 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'll take the over on that game, honestly. I mean, they scored 24 the other day, or yesterday, 2 days ago.
They scored 24th in the 4th.
Yeah. All right, well, we both got Cowboys. I thought you might go Falcons. I was debating going Falcons, but I decided to go Cowboys. Broncos at Ravens. I'm going Ravens.
I'm going Ravens, baby.
I think in a better game than what most people will think, though. They're both 5-3. Broncos are not like a bad team.
No.
So Sean Payton's coaching them up pretty well. But we are both still going Ravens. Next is Dolphins at Bills. I got Bills.
I got Dolphins, baby.
Dude, that's crazy.
No, it's not. You're just sleeping on Tua.
One thing about this game is this is where Tua got hurt against the Bills, remember?
Mhm.
So that's, I don't know. It's just, like, scary. And they killed him. It was, like, I don't remember the score.
He got hurt.
But he got hurt late. It was already, like, 31-10 or something
Because he got hurt,
like that.
dude.
I'm not saying I'm probably rooting for the Dolphins because I want to keep that division interesting, I guess. But Bills are gonna. The Dolphins, Pats, and Jets all have 2 wins. The Bills basically already won the division. That's crazy. Next, Saints at Panthers. I'm going Saints.
I'm going Saints. Especially Panthers just got rid of their wide receiver 1.
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna say especially since they're starting Bryce Young, and I was gonna be shocked you said that, but
Oh, no, they're going to win if they start Bryce Young.
I think they are. Oh no, they probably aren't actually. Next up, Raiders at Bengals. I'm going Bengals.
I'm going Bengals, baby.
All right, only one difference so far. Chargers at Browns. I'm going Browns.
I'm going Browns.
Hey, they're underdogs in this, but Jameis Winston, man, I feel like I've said this before. Our buddy Trey sends our fantasy group message like a 1 to 4 game parlay every week of like his picks. And last week, and I always text back and I'm like, oh, I agree with that, or oh, I don't. And last week I was like, I agree with 2 of those, but he took the Ravens minus 8.5 against the Browns, and I was like, I don't agree with that, dude. Jameis is goated, and they won outright, so that's pretty crazy. I think a good game though.
What?
I think
the Chargers is a good game?
Yeah, dude.
I think they smoke them.
Nah, dude. The Chargers aren't bad.
Chargers are ass.
What did they do? Oh, they play the Saints. Lad McConkey's gonna go off for
Ass.
I was playing Lad McConkey, by the way, and he went off for like 25 points or something crazy like that. That's what we were talking about earlier. Next up, Commanders at Giants. I'm going Commanders.
I'm going Commanders.
Giants just aren't good. Pats at Titans. I'm going Pats.
See, I think Pats are going to win, so that's why I think Tennessee are underdogs, and I picked Tennessee.
You know the spread for that game?
No, I don't think, like, technically they're not underdogs, like Titans, but I think the Pats are going to win, so in my mind...
Titans are underdogs, and you just want to go the underdog?
Yeah.
One, I think Patriots are better than the Titans.
Yeah, I do.
But also that little rule we've been saying about how whoever plays the Lions, the next week they lose. Titans played the Lions last week, so if the pattern continues, they should lose, which would give Pats their 3rd win, baby. Next up, Bears at Cardinals. I'm going Cardinals.
I'm going Cardinals.
Always going Cardinals, baby. Let's go. Next up, Jags at Eagles. I'm going Eagles.
I'm going Jags.
What?
Yes, sir.
That is shocking.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just to be different?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is actually an insane pick.
Why, dude? Trevor Lawrence is goated.
No, they are not good. And the Eagles have been playing well the past 2 weeks. And they're in Philadelphia.
We'll see.
If I want to know what the spread is on that game. Do you know?
We'll see.
I bet it's Eagles minus 8.5.
It's plus 7.5.
Dang, I was close. I said 8. Wow. I don't know if I would go. I think I might go Jags for that one.
Yeah.
With the spread, not straight up. All right. Lions at Packers. I'm going Lions.
I'm going Lions.
If Jordan Love was fully healthy, I'd go Lions still. But I would have considered it a little bit more, I think, especially because they're in Green Bay. Did you consider that at all?
No, I'm going Lions.
Actually, I'll say it right now.
I'm going Lions.
If Jordan Love plays, I'll switch to Packers.
I'm going Lions.
If Jordan Love plays, I'm switching to the Packers.
Okay.
Do we know if he's going to play? I'm checking real quick.
I don't know. I didn't know he was hurt. What happened to him?
I don't remember, but I know he came out of the game. What? Do you see this?
Yeah.
Dealing with strained groin. Ooh. He's day-to-day, so... Okay, I'm not going to change it because even if he plays, he won't be fully healthy. I'm keeping Lions. Next up is... Oh, there's only 4 3 o'clock games. Next up is Rams at Seahawks. I'm going Rams.
I'm going Rams, baby.
Okay. And then Sunday Night Football, Colts at Vikings. I'm going Vikings, even though Joe Flacco.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings.
Who did Vikings just play
Rams.
and lost? They got a little mini bye, though, because they played on Thursday night. So, and then Monday Night Football, Bucks at Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
So, how many do we have different? We have 1, 2, 3. Just 3 different. That's not too much.
So if I go undefeated in this pick'em,
Then you'll be
down 3 or down
7.
7.
Yeah. I think 10 was the exact number. What am I doing? 9. You're down 9. All right, yeah. So that's pick'em. A decent week of games. Nothing super like intriguing. Do you think? I mean, I'm not. I think Cowboys Falcons will actually be pretty good. I'm looking forward to Bears Cardinals, Lions Packers if Jordan Love plays, but not a crazy week. Doesn't seem like. Do you agree?
No, not too crazy. Yeah, I think Jags winning is going to be crazy, though.
Dude, I actually cannot believe you did that. You just... There's no way. That also means I'm going to lose Fantasy Showdown probably if that does happen.
Why?
Unless Jags just go off.
Yeah.
Like, offensively.
They've been going off. They've been going up, boy.
I guess Christian Kirk is out, you said? Brian
Season.
Thomas is questionable, though.
Yeah, but he's not a Punani. He'll come back.
He'll play. All right. Next up, we have Caden's Cash Can, baby. He has, like always, $10 on 2 different bets: a Prize Picks player prop bet, and then a game parlay bet. He'll go over them and tell you how much they are supposed to win. I am gonna use their bathroom again.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so first up, let's do Prize Picks. I got 6 player props for you. The ones that I was available to see, I thought these were pretty decent. There's 1 or 2 that's like iffy, that's risky, but yeah, you gotta take some risk here and there. So what I have for you is Tua to pass more than he has to get 255 yards, passing yards. And I did his over against the Bills. I think it's going to be somewhat of a shootout. So, yeah, I think he's going to throw the ball a lot. And then I did Scary Terry, his receiving yards. His line is 61.5. I did more, so he has to get 62. Then I did Nick Chubb, touchdown. I did Devontae Adams, touchdown. Caleb Williams to throw 2 passing touchdowns. And C.J. Stroud to throw 2 passing touchdowns, which might be tough without his
Number 1 and 2.
1 and 2. But I say Tank Dell gets one of those, and then Dalton Schultz.
Yeah. Joe Mixon could also.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. I mean, I'll go over them quickly again, but I did Tua passing yards. He has to get 255, and then Scary Terry receiving yards. He has to get 62, Then Nick Chubb touchdown, Devontae Adams touchdown, Caleb Williams 2 passing touchdowns, C.J. Stroud 2 passing touchdowns. So
I agree with 4 of those pretty heavily, and then the other 2 I could see, but I'm afraid Tua is gonna play bad against the Bills.
I told him that I think it's going to be kind of a shootout. He has to throw a lot.
Yeah.
Or they'll be down. He has to throw a lot.
Yeah. Tyreek go off.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 10 to win, did you say already?
10 to win, 490.
Gosh, man.
490.
There you go.
This is the week, boys and girls.
Week
Natalie.
9. Week 9, baby. This is the week. All right. I have not heard your parlay, your game parlay.
Dude, it's
I heard
a
how
doozy.
much it's for, but I don't know what you did.
It's a doozy.
I'll give a thumb up or thumb down if I agree.
So I got 9 legger for you. All game parlay. I got first on the list, Dallas Cowboys. In the Falcons game, I got the over on 52.
I usually don't have an opinion on over-unders because I don't know how to judge that, but I feel like that's got to be, right?
Then I got the Dolphins over 50.
I usually don't give my opinion on...
Yeah.
But that probably is too.
And I got the Bengals minus 7.5 to the Raiders. Woo!
I think I'd go Raiders. I don't know. That's tough.
Then I got the Commanders minus 3.5 to the Giants. And then I got Cleveland Browns plus 2 against the Chargers. And then I got Jacksonville Jaguars plus 7.5.
I like that. I don't think it'll be a blowout.
I got Arizona Cardinals plus 1
Oh yeah,
against the Bears.
money.
And then I got the over on the Lions game, which is 48.5.
I usually don't give my
Your opinion on overs and unders?
yeah.
But you like that one?
Yeah, Jordan Love is kind of dependent though on it too for me.
I mean, Lions are going to score 40 though.
52 and stuff, yeah.
And then I got the Rams minus 1.5 over the Seahawks.
I like that one too. There was one Browns. I was trying to see what I did. Oh yeah. My lines are different than yours, but close enough. Dude,
That is 10 to win $3,000.
dude,
$3,000.
can you imagine if that happens, bro?
$3,000, baby.
Okay, let's just break this down. Over 52, that's a lock. Cowboys are going to score. Falcons are going to score. 50 points, Bills, Dolphins, probably a lock. As long as Tua doesn't play like shit, that's a lock. Bengals minus 7.5 against the Raiders. Raiders aren't good, and Bengals need to win. That's a lock. Commanders, Giants, Commanders minus 3.5, lock. Browns plus 2 against the Chargers, Jameis Winston, lock. Jacksonville plus 7.5 against the Eagles. To be fair, Jackson
biggest
been in all
lock
their
of the
games.
century.
I think that's a lock. Cardinals minus 1 against the Bears. Oh, plus 1, lock. Over 48.5. Lions, Packers, lock. Rams minus 1.5 against Seattle, lock. That's literally, you just won $3,000.
I know.
He just got $3,000.
I got $3,000, baby.
Oh man, dude. Are these all Sunday games? Or did you do any Thursday or Monday?
They're all Sunday, I believe.
Okay. Sunday's gonna be a big day. Whew. That's gonna be awesome, dude. I'm excited for that. You got anything tonight on the Mavericks game?
I have player props for like NBA.
But not the Mavs game specifically like you did last week? I'm just curious.
I have Klay Thompson over plus points, rebounds, and assists.
Oh, surely,
He has to get 20.
Yeah.
I got Jamal Murray, his fantasy score over 33. I got Anthony Edwards, fantasy score, who the Mavs are playing. 43.5.
That'll be a good game, no?
Yeah. And then I got Luka, his points and rebounds, 50.5. He has to get 51.
Just points and rebounds?
and assist.
That's helpful.
And then I got Zion to get 5 rebounds. I got Jaden McDaniels to get 2 threes, which I've tried this line a couple of times, and he hasn't hit it. But he's usually a 3 and D. So I'm
He
hoping
hasn't been able to hit 2 threes?
Yeah, and I'm hoping he hits 2 threes on the Mavericks' head. But don't win the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that will be a good game.
But that's 10 to win. Oh no, I did 5. I did $5.63 to win 140.
There you go. What's in other sports news? Oh, we are really in on this. The Yankees are playing in game 4 tonight against the Dodgers.
Yeah. Oh, Dodgers.
I don't care. I think the Dodgers are up 3-0 though, because I heard it could end tonight.
Well, yeah, they have Ohtani.
Yeah, but don't.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I don't know how to say. I'm gonna say something that I don't even know. And then anyone else in NBA looking really solid? I haven't been watching.
I mean, Celtics. Lakers actually look pretty good.
Do they? Are they undefeated?
What?
Are they undefeated? I'm trying to go to the standings.
I don't think so.
I don't know how to do it.
I think the only undefeated teams are.
You know how to work this thing? How do you go to standings? I know it's only 3 games in, but I'm just curious how many. All right, there's not a way to do it. So
I mean, you can. Can you not click like here, and then go to. What did? I don't know.
I know what to do. There's an 0-3 team. Oh, Cavaliers are 4-0.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Pistons are 0-4.
Oh, Thunder is 3-0. But like on the West side, no one really is undefeated besides Thunder. Everyone has lost. The Suns are 3-1. Lakers are 3-1. Mavericks are 2-1. Pelicans 2-1. Clippers look good. Timberwolves 2-1. Warriors, like everyone is, But East side, there's 2 undefeated teams: Cavaliers and Celtics. And then the Magic look pretty good.
Weren't Magic bad last year?
No, they were like decent.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking.
But yeah.
Who's Orlando? Magic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to do a quick little game with you. I'm gonna read. So Chiefs have 10 more games, and I want you to tell me their loss. At home against the Bucks. We already chose Chiefs. At home against the Broncos.
And they lost the Broncos last year. But they're at the home, so I would probably say that's a win. Bills loss.
At Bills, that's a loss. Okay. At Panthers.
That's a loss if Bryce Young plays.
Yeah. So that's a dub. Raiders again, but they play at home.
It doesn't matter.
Chargers at home.
Nope.
At Browns.
We'll see.
Jameis.
that's like a maybe, but probably not. Only that I see is the next one.
Versus at home against the Texans.
When Nico Collins comes back.
Surely he will.
So I only see 2. Maybe like if they split.
So maybe 3. You don't think at Steelers is on Netflix?
That's weird.
Oh, that's on Christmas too. Chiefs and Steelers play on Christmas Day, and it's being played on Netflix.
That's awesome.
I've never heard that. Okay, so you see 2 or 3 losses, so they're going to go 15-2, 14-3 type thing. I think they go 16-1.
You only think Bills?
No, I don't.
Just because Mahomes has had his number, or what? Who do you think the loss is to? Texans?
No, I think they lose to the Broncos week 18 because they don't play their starters. Or they already lock up the 1 seed, rest on Christmas, and lose, and then play week 18 because then they'll have a bye week for the playoffs, and you don't want to have that much rest. So possibly after they play the Texans, they're 15-0, rest against the Steelers, and then play against the Broncos and lose against the Steelers when they rest. That's my prediction. If that happens. Also, on this podcast, we've been saying stuff that happens. We've been doing. I send Caden like little videos sometimes where I'm like, dude, we literally just said this, and it's people saying the same thing or things that have happened. So we know our stuff besides fantasy.
We know fantasy.
We know how to pick the.
We know how to pick the injured people.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Well, let's see. What do we got? Halloween is on Thursday. Obviously, we did our episode today instead of Thursday. Next week will be either on Tuesday the 5th or Thursday the 7th. So yeah, that is episode 9 of the CR Dynamic Duo podcast. We are about over a third of the way done with this season. There'll be 24 episodes. You got anything else for our huge audience? Sorry about the screen today. I really wanted to share it, but technology, man, sucks.
I might come back next Tuesday or Thursday, depending on when we do the show, and have $3,000 in my pocket.
Hells yeah. I mean, those are locks.
I know. They always are until they're not.
We watching this weekend together?
Yeah.
I don't think I got anything going on Sunday. All right, well, that's it for this week. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you next Tuesday or Thursday for episode 10. See you guys.
Bye.